Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're joined today by a very special guest, Bandana Shrestha from AARP. Bandana, you have some pretty exciting news to share. You're now the state director for AARP Oregon. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Craig. It's great to be here, and I can't tell you how excited I am. Really humbled because I've been here for 15 years doing outreach and engagement, and this is a new role, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I knew you way back when. You've been on the job since last Monday, so it's very early on in the process. What do you hope to accomplish in this role?
Well, there's a lot to do. Obviously, we're all aging, which is a really good thing. And ARP's work is all about helping people be able to choose the way they want to live as they age. And that means helping people have choices for things like housing, transportation, long-term care support services, healthcare. And, we're also working on making communities livable and friendly for people of all ages and abilities. We have a great team. I'm really looking forward to working with them. We have 6 staff and about 1,500 volunteers across the state. And, the work is here for us because we're all aging and looking forward to it.
Yeah, and caregiving is certainly something that you've been focused on over the years. I imagine that's going to continue being one of your priorities.
Yes, caregiving is indeed a big priority for us. There are about 1,500, no, let me take that back, 500,000 unpaid family caregivers right here in Oregon. And these are people who are providing care for their loved one, whether it's an older adult or somebody with a disability. They may be helping them with medication, doing shopping, all sorts of stuff across the board so that their loved one can have quality of life as they age. ARP is working on a couple of priorities, and this is a very big one for us. There is currently a act in Congress. It's called the Caring for Caregivers Act, which is a really important one. We hope people will pay attention to that. One thing we know is that caregivers are not only the backbone of our long-term care system by providing supports and services to their loved one, but they're also paying out of pocket to help their loved ones. So on average, ARP just did a survey recently, $7,000 is what an average family caregiver spends to support their loved one. And ARP really thinks that they need some financial support. ARP does a lot of supports on other ways, like providing education and lots of resources on our website. But family caregivers are doing a lot and they deserve a lot. So this Credit for Caring Act, which is in Congress, is a bipartisan act, it provides tax credit of up to $5,000 for caregivers. And we really believe that this good kind of financial support would be helpful. So this is one of the issues we're working on today.
Very good. Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll have much more with Bandana in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. We're going to hear with Bandana Shrestha joining us from Portland. She is the new, I believe, executive director of AARP Oregon. Is that right, Bandana?
No, state director.
State director, excuse me. Well, you're the top dog, the queen bee. All right, so we were talking before about caregiving as a role you've had with AARP Oregon, and that's obviously going to continue to be a priority. Advocacy work, obviously a huge part of AARP, though. What are some of the hot topics right now?
Well, the Credit for Caring Act, which I mentioned to you, is one of the hot topics. But in terms of advocacy, other advocacy topics, both at the state and national level, we're working on curbing prescription drug prices. Prescription drug prices are soaring through the roof, and it's such a big concern for everybody. On average, what we know is that people take 3 out of 4 people. We recently did a survey, and we learned that 3 out of 4 people on average take a prescription drug. And that's a lot of people. And most people, 60% of people said in this survey that they can't afford prescription drugs. So, knowing that so many people take prescription drugs and that 20% of people have not filled a prescription drug just gives you an indication of how important this issue is. So this is an issue that ARP is working on. We believe that the government can do a better job of negotiating drug prices for lower prices. And we'll be working on it. We hope that Congress takes a look at it, and the president also works on lowering unfair drug prices so that we all can have access to medication. We're also working on some local stuff in terms of advocacy. We're working on housing, transportation, related work here in the state. And again, working to make sure that family caregivers have supports so that they can continue to do the great work that they do in their communities for their loved ones.
Well, again, Bandana, congratulations on your new position. I know this won't be the last time we talk. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
All right. Stay with us. We'll be right back.